Hey guys, me Tesla Blaine, and today I am back, and as you can see, an update, I have my Tesla Model Y back again. I'm happy. It was in the repair shop being worked on, and now I picked it up about 2 days ago. I got it back and everything is good to go on it. However, while it was in the shop, I got notified that I can get the pedestrian speaker installed. So I went ahead and set up the service appointment. They gave me the quote for it. It was around about $165 for them to install it. My Model Y did not come with the pedestrian speaker. It does have the wiring harness laying down in there where the mount is for the speaker. So I'm not sure if all cars came with the wiring harness already there, but mine did. So that's why mine's cost you $165. It might cost somebody else a little bit more or not, but anyways, that's what mine's going to cost me to get it installed. After they install it, they will do a software update, and I will get the boombox. I'll get the software update as well. So I'm excited about that. After I get it installed, I'm going to play around with the boombox some. I'm going to show you guys how to get your thumb drive or your SD card formatted correctly, so then that way you can play different songs than the few songs that come with boombox. So stick around and let's see how the install goes. All right. Alright guys, so I got it back. It literally only took them an hour at the service center to get it done. They also, besides putting in the pedestrian speaker, they also did there's a brake caliper recall for certain vehicles, certain models, Model 3s and Model Ys, and mine did fall under that. So they, since they had it up on the lift, they took off all the wheels, they checked all the brake calipers, and they had to loosen them up, tighten them up, something like that, make sure they're at the right torque. And since they went ahead and did that, they went ahead and rotated my tires for me and did not charge me for that either. So that's not guaranteed that they're all going to do that for you, but hey, they did it for me. I was very appreciative. I asked them, I said, hey, while you got them up there and you're taking the tires off, can you go ahead and rotate them for me, because it's time for me to rotate my wheels anyway. So thank you for them for doing that for me. Anyways, the pedestrian speaker was installed. It only took exactly an hour to get everything done. They did the recall, the rotating the tires or the wheels, and they did the pedestrian speaker, downloaded the software. I now have boombox in my toy box area, and I did check it out. I hit the horn a couple times. It was pretty cool, so I tried that out. When I get home, I am going to show you guys, I'm going to show you the procedure I go through to putting the music, the additional music I want to put onto my SD card, and then bring it out to the car and put it on and play with it for a little bit. So I'll show you guys how I did that. So anyways, it's been a good experience so far. The total amount that I had to pay at the dealership, or I mean at the service center there, was only like $164 and change. And that took care of everything. So, and I just sat there and played on my phone for about an hour, and that was it. So, all right, guys. So, when I get home, I'm going to show you how I format the SD card, and we'll go from there. All right. Okay. So now that I've gotten home, the first thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take my micro SD out of my SD card holder there. I have my Jawa wireless charger. The SD card is sitting in there. I'm going to take that out, and then I need to take it into my house, go to the computer, and I need to format it, create a folder drive for it, and to be able to get that set up. Now what the program here on the car says, and it says right there, add up to 5 custom sounds, connect a USB with a directory named boombox. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to create that directory. It is kind of simple to do, but I'm going to show you how simple it really is to do it, so then that way you don't have to try to figure it out on your own. Alright, now that I'm inside my house at my desk, I'm going to take my micro SD card, I'm going to put it inside an SD card reader, and I'm going to put it inside my computer. Once I've done that, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to open up a folder. On the folder, I'm going to come down and there is Tesla Drive. I'm going to click on it. Here's the folder, Tesla Cam. I'm going to open that up. These 3 files here is what I'm going to save. Now, I've already gone in and deleted them because I didn't need all the videos that were in there, and it would just take too long to move them back and forth. So right now I'm just going to copy these and I'm going to paste them over here on my desktop. That way the 3 folders are there. The next thing I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to go down here, I'm going to right click where it's on the Windows Start button. I'm going to come up here to Disk Management. Now that I have Disk Management connecting, here is I'm going to click on the Tesla Drive. Then I'm going to right click on where it says Tesla Drive there. I'm going to click on Delete Volume. It says yes, I want to delete it. Alright, so then here is my unallocated drive. It's a 128 gigabyte stick, and you can see right here you have 119 gigabytes available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click in this area here and I'm going to go to New Simple Volume. There we go, New Simple Volume Wizard. I'm going to hit Next. Now for this one here, you do want to make it a couple hundred lower because you're going to make 2 volumes of this. Your second volume is going to be just for the music clips that we want to add into it, so it doesn't need to be that big. Your MP3 files are really not that big. So this right here is what they're saying is my max is 122,110. So what we're going to do is just take this right here and make this a 1. We took away 1,000. I'm going to hit Next. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to hit Next again, and right here I want to change this to the exFAT. You want to make sure you put on exFAT, and on the label we're going to go ahead and name it Tesla Cam. And then we're going to hit Next, and we're going to hit Finish. Okay. So there's that. We don't need this folder anymore. Okay, so we're right here. So the next thing we need to do is we need to format this unallocated drive over here, the one that we just created. So we're going to right click on it. We're going to go New Simple Volume. We're going to hit Next. We're going to leave that alone. And we're going to leave that alone. And then on the NSTF, you want to make sure it is on FAT. And for your new volume name, we're going to name it Boombox. We hit Next and we hit Finish. And there's Boombox. Okay, so as you can see here, we got Boombox folder and we got Tesla Cam folder. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up the Tesla Cam drive, and I want to hit New Folder, and we're going to name it Tesla Cam. We're going to open up that folder and we're going to drag in our 3 folders that we took over there before. Then what we're going to do is we're going to open up the Boombox drive, and here you're going to create a folder called Boombox. And in this folder here, that's where you're going to drag over all your music files that you want to be able to play in your car. So for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to use a couple songs that I've already got on here from that I use for some of my YouTube videos. No copyright issues there. So anyways, I copy it and I put them in there. One thing that they did that I have heard and been told is that the names must have no spaces. So you see like this song here has a space on it. So I'm going to right click on, I'm going to go to rename, and it's going to put test boom. I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to rename this one to free. There we go. So those are our 2 2 sounds that I have in this. One's just called test and one's called free. You can name them whatever you want. So the next thing we're going to do now is I'm going to take this SD card out, and I'm going to head back out to the car, and we're going to try to test them out. Okay, now that I'm back in my car, I want to put the SD card back into the drive, and let's see if it worked. Let's find out. In my car, I have my SD card reader right here. I have this Java wireless charger here, and it comes with the card reader right there, so that's where I have mine. So I put the SD card back in it. As soon as I've done that, you can come up here and you hit that button right there, and you go over here to toy box, which I just threw it away. Toy box. Okay, and there's Boombox. Right up here, what you're going to do next to see if it works, you're going to hit that, and guess what? You can see the extra ones that I just put in. It comes up, name them USB free, USB test. Those are the two that I just put in there. So let's try out the free one. We're just going to hit preview. It's pretty cool. All right, let's try the next one. We're going to hit test. Okay, what I did right there is you can turn the volume up and you can hear it inside your car if you want. Or I turn it down. And that's outside only. So as you can see, it is working. You hit stop and you got all your different ones that comes with it, but you can put in a lot more in there. Okay guys, so that was a pretty simple thing to do, but if you don't have any clue of what to do, then there you go. If I spoke too fast or I went too fast doing the Windows information there, just push pause, follow along, take some notes down, but you can get it figured out. But it does take a little bit of finagling to figure it out. So I did my research, and that's why I created the video for you, so maybe you can learn off of me if you want. If not, there's a lot of other videos out there that you can use, people that did the same exact thing. There's even videos out there if you have a Mac computer. I don't like Macs at all. My wife and daughter, they both have Macs. I use Windows, so I didn't even want to even try it on the Mac. I know I could have done it, but I didn't feel like even playing around with it. So for the purpose of this video, I use Windows, and the steps I did, as you could see, first time I come out here and it worked just fine. So that's how you have to format your SD card and get it set up, so then that way you can put your own music on there, so you can play around with that. There's some songs that I'm not even going to mention that I know my wife and daughter are excited to put on here. So as we're driving down the road, or we're at a stop sign and the car in front of us doesn't move, there's certain songs out there by, I guess, what, Ludacris or something like that, you know, Move, you know, that song or something like that. So we're just going to have some fun with it. Boombox has been out now for about, what, 6 months or something like that. And unfortunately for me, I couldn't get it in my Tesla Model Y. I didn't have the pedestrian speaker. As soon as my wife and daughter found out about that, they said that will be the first thing that we get as soon as it comes available. So I've been waiting, and I finally found out about the retrofit that came out, so I signed up for it. I went and got it installed today, and no issues. It's really simple. They updated the software for me in the car. I just had to format my SD card and partition it correctly and added the correct folders. So now that it's already partitioned, the next time I take the car back into my computer, I can put in different songs in there, and I can have a lot of fun with it, put a lot of different songs in there, and they show up in my boombox right here. So, and the thing is, it's a novelty. I mean, it's something to play with. You know, you press the buttons and watch it do different things. So it's something fun to do. So anyways, guys, so if you haven't done so already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. I do a lot of videos on reviews on how to install things, different things like that, and anything that has to do with the Tesla and my family. What this car does for us, what we can do with it, and things like that. So until next time, be safe, have fun, and most of all, keep driving. See you guys. Thanks.